You're totally focused on weight loss. You're talking about it, you're learning about it, you're researching the latest, greatest everything, buying everything you need, consuming a bunch of content like this, but you find that you're really not getting anywhere. This is super, super common. It's when our intentions are not aligning with our actions. I'm Stacy Portugal. I'm a weight loss coach. I help over 40 women gain control over cravings, lose weight, and age with confidence. So today we're kind of diving into the idea of inconsistency, and it can be brought about by simply daydreaming too much and not really taking the steps necessary to achieve your goals. So I'm going to boil it down to two main focuses, and they're going to overlap. One is mindset, and the other is habits. So let's kind of start with mindset. Mindset is your attitude, it's your nose for bullshit in your own mind, not being able to identify those excuses and calling yourself on it. It's the attitude of all or nothing and all those things that we've talked about in the past. All or nothing, or you're feeling sorry for yourself, or you feel like something has to happen because that's how you feel, instead of being realistic and open to change. Now, overlapping with that are your habits. So let's identify some habits that can help you to be more consistent day to day, and making sure that your intentions are aligning with your day-to-day actions, and ultimately losing weight, right? That's what this is all about. It's about getting the results we deserve. We deserve, when we're focused on something, to have results. So here's a couple of habits that might be standing in your way when you feel like you're doing everything you can, but you're kind of not really getting anywhere, or your weight loss is painfully slow. So first off, you should identify a habit that's very small but achievable within about a 90% accuracy. So that might be just taking vitamins, just leaving the vitamins by your toothbrush every single day. You've started small, but it's going to have impact toward in this case, it would have impact towards your goal. Maybe if this was a weight loss goal, I would start small and I would start tracking, going for a goal of just tracking a few days a week or whatever it is. Starting small, that something that you feel confident that you can achieve with 90% confidence, and this one thing could have big impact. So it could be tracking, it could be taking vitamins. In the case of fitness, maybe you're just trying to get active again and you're going to commit to 10 minutes of exercise 5 days a week. So start small and build upon it. That's the first habit, whatever that habit is, that could actually allow you to be more consistent, because sometimes we just bite off more than we could chew. So we're shooting really big, and this has a lot to do with mindset. I really want to weigh 10 pounds less by next week. I'm going to go on this super strict diet. I'm going to white knuckle it, but I'm going to get that 10 pounds off. But really, in fact, that is a huge chunk to be taking on, and maybe it's not that realistic. So just the idea of starting small, not biting off more than you can chew, and building upon small habits. Another habit that you could create is the habit of accountability, whether it's with a practitioner, a group, a friend, whether it's the accountability of just your iPhone and MyFitnessPal, some sort of accountability. Personally, I have learned that accountability to a machine is not quite the same. You need accountability one-on-one to a person or to a group. So it's got to be some sort of live accountability, but it's whatever works for you. Having accountability can make a huge difference in your ability to get to goal and to be more consistent. I know when I'm coaching people, I'm not afraid to give them a little tough love. I show up on that call as their coach. And if I see that they're not following through, I'm going to say something. So accountability is way more likely to produce action than no accountability. And accountability toward a live person, especially a coach, a professional, is going to make a big difference. All right. Dealing with other habits, things that might be a consistent unraveler. So if you notice that your intentions and your actions are not aligned, you have to kind of figure out the weak link, and you have to build some healthy habits around it. So, for example, maybe you're doing a ton of restaurant eating and you are constantly being tempted. And I got to tell you, you're human. And this goes for any of us. If we are constantly faced with temptation, we are way more likely to get off track. So if you're eating out at restaurants every single night, and that is where you tend to unravel every single night, you need to build a habit. So whether that habit is going to be letting go of some of that restaurant eating and eating at home, or if restaurants are part of your life and you want to continue that way, you need to understand that and create habits and create strategies to deal with it. Because we can walk into a restaurant with the best of intention, and then we get there and it just completely unravels. So is it unraveling at the bread basket? Is it unraveling when you order? Is it unraveling in a bottle of wine? Only you know that. And you have to start figuring out where in your life your intentions and your actions are misaligned. So this is a really, really big subject, and one that I could talk a lot more about. I'd really like to hear from you. Where do your intentions and your actions misalign? Where do they tend to unravel? Let's kind of dig into some specific situations. What I mentioned overall are 3 very general strategies. And they will overlap. Getting your mindset in order, creating habits that are small but that you can build upon, but you feel 95% confident that you can build upon these habits, achieve these goals daily, and also understanding better where your program seems to unravel. So this is, again, it's a very small piece of this very big topic. And let me know, is this helpful? Is this where you tend to unravel? Where do you tend to unravel? How is it that your actions and your intentions are misaligned? And what do you want to hear more about? Guys, registration ends tomorrow for Shake the Sugar. I hope you'll be joining us. Once again, I will leave the link in the comments. And as always, our community begins in the comments. So be sure to visit the comments section. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.